Hello there, and welcome back to Life with Lars. I'm Lars, and we're going to go through some updates today on the whole move and travel. So at the moment, life is pretty hectic. Nothing's really changed from last time. There's boxes all over the house, and that can be really annoying, especially as when I'm trying to find something and it's been put in a box and I don't know which box to look into. So currently nothing has been confirmed contract-wise with the house and the move. So we're in that kind of strange limbo at the moment where we're just waiting. The good thing is it's gonna be probably in the next 2 weeks where everything is ready to go. So we're really excited about that. There's so many things that we've had to take into consideration. As I said, the boxes all over the house, and do you know how hard it is to find boxes to move? It was really difficult, but we managed to find quite a lot of people giving away free boxes from whatever they were doing with them, but great, they were free, so we took them. Even though it's been chaotic recently, it's still really important to spend time with the kids, so they take up a lot of my time. So we've been doing really good things this week. We went to the park, they had really good fun there, and we took them swimming. And they love swimming. Most importantly though, we love to play PlayStation together, so we were playing Astrobot at the moment. Not sure if you've heard of that, but it's actually a really fun game. The kids love it, and we've been playing on that. The kids are also really excited to move to Poland. They love it every time they go out there, especially with the family on my wife's side. It's really good. I love it out there as well. So at the moment, one of our biggest obstacles is finding a moving company to actually move everything I have on a truck to Poland, which is quite a drive. I've done it, and I'm going to be doing it again, which we'll talk about in a bit. So there's a few companies that do it. Some of them are quite reasonably priced as well. Looking at where they go in and what they have to do. So there's going to be a lot of moving on actual moving day into that truck. Another thing we've had to think about as well is how are we all going to get there? So, usually we take a flight, from Bristol Airport to Krakow direct. This time it's a bit more difficult because we have other things to take. So, for example, as I said earlier, the car. We want to keep one of our cars, so that means I've got to get the car from where I live here in Wales to Poland, which is a challenge in itself. I have driven it before, and it takes a couple of days, 3 days. But extra challenge for me is my cat Siri. Do you know how much things you have to get done if you want to take your pet abroad? Well, there's a few things. First of all, you need to make sure that she has a microchip. So my cat Siri, we got her a microchip a few years ago. I guess it makes sense to have a microchip because you never know if anything could happen on the journey. Hopefully not though. The second thing then is they need to have a rabies vaccination. So luckily we got Siri rabies vaccination a few months ago. So that's all checked. And then finally, probably the most important thing is a animal health certificate. So that's the actual document that they will need to look at the border to make sure everything is in check and that she can actually go into another country. There is a downside to that though, which we found out as well. Once you get this animal health certificate, you only have 10 days to actually use it. That's what makes it tricky at the moment. We don't have an exact date for the house move yet, so it's making it quite difficult to book that in. So we're actually waiting for that date for when we can actually move to actually book everything and hope everything actually fits into place. Because when you've got multiple dates juggling and multiple companies, it's a recipe for disaster. However, I think I'm very optimistic that everything's going to go okay, so fingers crossed. One of the cool things I will mention though, when packing all of your stuff, I found things from my childhood that I forgot that I had. So things like Pokemon cards and gaming consoles. Like I still have my original PS2 boxed, which is crazy. I also have, I found a GameCube and many other trinkets. One other great thing to mention as well is when you're deciding to move house, especially to a different country, when you're going through all of your furniture and things, you really have to narrow down like what are you going to take and what are you going to try and sell or get rid of. I found myself going to the post office this week multiple times, well over the last month really, with packages and parcels, just selling the things we don't need. And it's quite interesting to see what people will actually buy that you think is worthless, but then when you put it on eBay, there's actually a lot of interest there, which is interesting to know. One other thing you may notice as well, where I'm actually recording, I'm in my kitchen at the moment. It's not the setup that I want, but it'll have to do for now, and hopefully you can forgive me while we move in this time. Once we get to Poland, I am definitely going to have a nice little setup of all my gaming things and collectibles and things I've collected over the years. Really excited to show you some of those things. So that's where we are at the moment. Still waiting, still packing, still surrounded by boxes, but it definitely feels like things are getting closer now. More real, more scary, more exciting. So many different ways to describe it. With that all said, I hope to update with another video soon when I can. It's difficult at the moment, you know, with 3 kids and trying to move to a different country, but I'm trying to record as much as I can. In the future though, really excited to share that, you know, as I said, we are going to be, I'm going to be driving across Europe to Poland. My friend Sean is going to be joining too, so that's going to be exciting, and Siri will be with us in the back too, so that's going to be a really exciting journey. Hopefully along the way we can record some of the countries we drive through, maybe some of the towns, cities we have to stop in. And yeah, it's going to be an adventure. So thanks for watching, like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next vid.